Hello everyone. In this video, we will see how to state Newton's first law of motion from the mathematical expression for the Newton's second law of motion. The first law of motion can be mathematically stated from the mathematical expression for the second law of motion. The mathematical expression for Newton's second law of motion is what? F is equal to ma, which we have already discussed in our previous videos. Okay, so that is when an external force F acts on an object of mass m, it gets accelerated with an acceleration a and the force equals mass times acceleration. Now, what is this acceleration? Acceleration is actually equal to the change in velocity divided by time, no? Acceleration is equal to change in velocity, that is final velocity v minus initial velocity u divided by time taken t. Okay, that is v is the m is the mass of the object, v is the initial, final velocity of the object, u is the initial velocity of the object and t is the time taken to change the velocity from u to v, that is from initial velocity to final velocity. Okay, now you see here if I am taking this t to this side, that goes to the numerator, no? So we can write it as f into t, which is equal to, here we have m into v minus u. Okay, this can be written as, okay, I am writing it as f into t is equal to m into v minus m into u. Okay, m into v minus m into u. Alright, now you see when the external force, F is the external force, when this external force F becomes equal to 0, this expression becomes what? 0 equal to, 0 into t becomes 0 equal to mv minus mu. Now, if I am taking this minus mu to this side of the equation, that becomes plus mu. So, we can write mu is equal to m into v. Alright, here you see if I am taking this m to this side, that becomes u is equal to m divided by m into v. M cancel. So, you are getting u equal to v or you are getting v equal to u. Okay, u equal to v means v equal to u. What does it actually mean? When the external force F equal to 0, that is when there is no external force acts on an object, the final velocity of the object v is equal to its initial velocity u. That is, there won't be any change in the velocity of the object when there is no external force acts on that object. Okay, that is when there is no external force acts on an object, there won't be any change in its velocity. That is, final velocity will be equal to initial velocity, means there won't be any change in the velocity of that object and the object will continue moving with the same uniform velocity throughout the time. That is, object will remain in its state of motion, in its state of uniform motion when there is no external force acts on that object. Okay, now if I am taking one more condition, that is u equal to 0. First we have taken f equal to 0. Now if I am taking u also equal to 0, then what about v? v also becomes 0. When u equal to 0, then v becomes 0. Okay, u equal to 0 means what? Object is at rest. Initial velocity equal to 0 means object is at rest. Object is at rest and there is no external force acts on that object. V equal to 0, that is final velocity equal to 0. What does it mean actually? Object is at rest, that is why u equal to 0 and there is no external force acts on that object, that is why f equal to 0 written here. So, there is no final velocity, the initial final velocity of that object is also equal to 0. That is, the object remains in a state of rest. Right, that is, if u equal to 0, f is also 0, then v will also be 0 since v equal to u. That is, the object will remain at rest. Okay, so that is what Newton's first law of motion says, no? When an object is in a state of rest, it remains in a state of rest. When an object is in a state of motion, it continues in its state of motion unless an external force acts on that object. Okay, if there is an external force acts on that object, then obviously there will be some change in its velocity. But if there is no external force acts on that object remains in its state of rest or state of uniform motion. Okay. So here actually we stated the Newton's first law of motion from the mathematical expression for the Newton's second law of motion, no? Alright, I hope you understood this. Thank you.